for the fans. The glory for the pinstripes.
This is Yankees Fan Central, bringing you the most comprehensive, analytical, and passionate coverage straight from the heart of the Bronx to wherever you are. Today we have a fascinating scenario unfolding on the hot stove market, something that could completely redefine our rotation for the 2026 season. Let's dive into the details with the seriousness that Pinstripes Nation deserves. It is December 13th, 2025, and the baseball landscape is absolutely sizzling. The Los Angeles Dodgers, coming off an impressive dynasty run with back-to-back World Series titles, are surprisingly open for business. The word circulating behind the scenes, corroborated by sources like Garrett Kerman, is that the Dodgers are willing to listen to offers for their elite right-handed pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. For us New York Yankees fans, this sounds like an opportunity siren blaring loudly at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees front office, always under immense pressure to deliver trophy number 28, has a unique chance here to capitalize on a trade market that is proving to be extremely volatile and aggressive. When we analyze Tyler Glasnow, we aren't talking about your average hurler. We are talking about a strikeout profile that is, without a doubt, one of the most lethal in all of Major League Baseball. Glasnow possesses that rare ability to completely dominate an opposing lineup, making elite hitters look like amateurs with his combination of an explosive fastball and devastating curveballs. He is the type of ace that any title contender dreams of having, leading the rotation in Game 1 of the postseason. However, we need to be analytical and objective, John Heyman style. Glasnow comes with a giant asterisk. His injury history and contract situation make this a complex evaluation. He is a high-risk, high-reward asset. The Dodgers, shrewd as they are, aren't going to release a talent of this caliber for peanuts. They demand real value. The ideal strategy for Brian Cashman and our front office isn't to empty the farm system, but rather to construct a creative package that utilizes our organizational depth. The goal is clear: inject immediate talent into the rotation without compromising the club's long-term future. The proposal being floated, which we will analyze next, seeks exactly that balance. It attempts to avoid a total roster rebuild, keeping our main jewels untouchable, but offering pieces that Los Angeles, in their continuous quest for sustainability and youth, would value immensely. For the Yankees, acquiring Glasnow would mean forming one of the most intimidating pitching trios in the American League alongside Garrett Cole. The central question we must ask ourselves is, are we willing to absorb Glasnow's medical risk in exchange for the performance ceiling he offers? In an always brutal American League East, where every win counts, the difference between crashing out in the division series or reaching the World Series often lies in a pitcher's ability to shut the door in decisive moments. Glasnow has that profile. Next, let's dissect the proposed package involving heavy hitters like Carlos Rodon and intriguing prospects, and understand why this move could be the checkmate we've been waiting for. Now let's get down to the raw details and the financial and technical analysis of this hypothetical yet highly plausible trade proposal. The suggested package involves the New York Yankees sending left-handed pitcher Carlos Rodon, along with prospects Carlos Lagrange and Cam Schlittler, to Los Angeles. In exchange, we would receive Tyler Glasnow. At first glance, shipping off Rodon might seem controversial to some, but a detailed analysis reveals the strategic logic. Rodon, despite being a three-time All-Star and having won 18 games in the 2025 season, is dealing with a recovery from elbow surgery. This means he won't be available on opening day of 2026. By moving him, the Yankees would be trading a temporarily unavailable asset for immediate impact, assuming Glasnow is healthy. For the Dodgers, acquiring Rodon makes sense within an extended competitive window. They receive an elite pitcher under a controlled contract who, upon returning, will offer top-tier production at a cost that, compared to the inflated free agent market, is a bargain. Furthermore, the inclusion of Carlos Lagrange is fascinating. We are talking about a right-handed pitcher standing 6'7", whose developmental ceiling is stratospheric. Lagrange represents the future. He has the physical frame and the repertoire to become a middle or top of the rotation starter within the next 2 seasons. Adding to him, Cam Schlittler brings readiness. His debut season in 2025 proved he can compete in the MLB right now, offering immediate depth to the bullpen or rotation for Los Angeles. Why is this a win for the Yankees? Because it transforms our rotation instantly. Imagine a rotation with a healthy Cole and Glasnow that gives us a massive competitive advantage in the playoffs. Additionally, we managed to keep Jason Dominguez and other elite position prospects, preserving the integrity of our offensive development system. We are trading pitching depth and a heavy contract, Rodon, for an electric arm, talent that could be the difference maker. It is a bet on immediate quality over future quantity. The Dodgers gain depth and sustainability. The Yankees gain immediate firepower to maximize the final years of Garrett Cole's prime. It is the type of good headache deal that defines championships. The Dodgers' depth redundancy allows them to do this, and the Yankees' need for urgency demands that we consider it. Final analysis and call to action. This proposed trade is a classic example of a calculated risk. We trade the certainty of Rodon's absence at the start of the year for the potential dominance of Glasnow. It is an aggressive move, typical of someone who wants to win now. I want to know your opinion, fan. Would you trade the security of waiting for Rodon to return and give up prospects like Lagrange to have the blockbuster ceiling of Tyler Glasnow right now? Or does his injury history scare you too much? Leave your comment below. I want to see technical arguments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive and detailed analysis of our Yankees. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments.